Evelyn to Phil, March 6, 1943, 7:20. My Phil, when you receive this, your birthday will have come and gone, and I shall be looking forward to spending the next one with you. Mom's pillowcase arrived this morning. No letter, and I think it's very nice. She'll be home Monday night, then I'll let you have her opinion. She's feeling fine under the circumstances. I also sent a letter to Red, which you probably know by now. Was it okay? Remember you sent me $2 for the phone call you made from the hospital? Well, it really costs $1.75, but since page 2 you charged it, it will cost $2.10. I haven't any idea what the other one costs, as it was not included on this bill. Our gas bill last month was $27.95 and the company owes us $8.75. It snowed in the morning and later began to rain. It's been pouring all day and the weather is miserable. I still haven't received my check. It better be here Monday or I won't be able to go for my garment. Adele's eyebrows have gotten much darker and seem to add something to her face. I noticed something that I think is odd. You know, my forefinger is longer than my third finger. Page 3. Well, I noticed that Adele's third finger of her right hand is longer than her forefinger, just as yours is. I guess she'll have your hands, or the strong hands. Think I'm right? When I hold her hands, she tries to lift herself up. She usually does, a little. She likes when I sit her up in my lap, like Ann did with Vito. Tony, incidentally, takes his Army exam on March 13th and leaves March 20th, our anniversary no less. Adele really eats solid foods now. I no longer mix her banana with formula. Instead, I mash it thoroughly and it gets very pasty. She gets, page 4, almost a custard cup of cereal, and does she love it? She even licks her lips. I intend to take her to a doctor shortly, because she'll be able to have egg yolk and veg shortly. My brother has received both questionnaires, 1 week after he registered. Supper tonight consisted of the following: hot dogs, coleslaw. I made it and it was actually good. Potato salad, cranberry sauce, rolls, and good old Pepsi. Your specialty, and it's a shame you had to miss it. It was that good. I was fairly busy all day. Page 5. I retired early, 10 p.m., and was in bed till 8:30 this morning. I was up from 6 to 7 to feed Adele as usual. I washed diapers, cleaned the kitchen, etc. I spoke to Dottie today, and her foot is almost well. She and the baby are moving back home tomorrow, if the weather permits. I think we'll all have to pull our belts a bit tighter for the duration due to this new rationing. It sure is a corker. We haven't used our points yet, as we have enough canned goods on hand for another week. Page 6 or so. Anyway, I want to wait till Mom comes home. We'll figure beforehand what we need for the month and buy it all at once, thereby saving ourselves plenty of headaches. I'm also sending Jack Ann a postal. Emma told Mom that Mrs. Nierenberg sent Lenny a telegram to come home because she's very ill. I'm anxious to know if this is so. Well, honey, I've come to the end of another letter, and I want to tell you on the occasion of your birthday how near, and dear you are to me. I love you, dearest. Page 7, and I'll never ever stop loving you. You are the finest husband a girl could ask for, and I only hope our little Adele does as well. Lots of luck, sweet. Always your Evie. P.S. I'm wearing my white sport blouse and green sports suit. Almost forgot to tell you. I love you, precious. Here's 29 kisses, and you can spread them over a wide area. I'm waiting impatiently for your call. See you tomorrow, darling. Evie. Philip to Evelyn, Saturday, March 6th, 5 p.m. Dearest darling, thanks for the birthday greetings. I got a big kick out of Adele's card. So did the boys. It seems like everyone remembered me on my birthday. I wonder if a certain party didn't do a little reminding. In any case, please convey my thanks to the Pallers, Harry and Goldie, Jack and Gloria, and Lil and Myra. It was just swell of all of them, and I would like to express my gratitude to each individually, but my days are very full, and I doubt very much if I could find the time. Will you see that everyone knows I am grateful for their thoughtfulness, Chippy? Received your Thursday letter this morning, sweet, and I wish too that you could be with me in person so you could say I love you, not to mention what you do to me, because I just love the things you do to me. I'm glad I called when I did so that you didn't have to get out of bed to talk to me. Glad too that the sound of my voice was enough to ease your nerves. It's so good to know that you are no farther away than the nearest telephone, Chippy. That was some meal you whipped up. My mouth watered contemplating it. Page 2. I trust the gang enjoyed it. Yesterday it was bitter cold again, but I went to the movies nevertheless and saw a halfway decent comedy, Margin for Error, with Milton Berle, Joan Bennett, and others. The snow lay thickly over everything when we arose this morning, but it was much warmer and the snow has been melting rapidly all day, although there is no sun. I asked Sergeant Addison for a day off because today was my birthday, and he said, sure, take tomorrow off. So tomorrow, I think I will go in town for the first time in weeks. Maybe even I'll get to eat some ice cream, which is getting damn scarce around here. The only kinds they have are vanilla and fruit salad. I hope to get chocolate tomorrow. Whoever thought that I would ever travel 25 miles just to see a movie and eat some chocolate ice cream? Not me. I wrote a letter to Mr. Jocelyn today congratulating Sharp and Dome on the Army-Navy E Award. They made quite a fuss about it. They sent me a booklet, 2 extracts, and my monthly check, and everything was full of the E Award. So I thought the commendations were in order and wrote a long letter to Mr. Jocelyn, the personnel manager. While I was at it, I thanked him for everything, the presents, Christmas check, etc. Tonight, Red and I are going to see Tennessee Johnson. I don't know whether he has received your letter or not. At any rate, he hasn't said anything. I'll say good night now, my lovely, and I too pray that we'll be us on my 29th birthday. I adore you, baby, and long for the day to come when you will be again the constant companion of your Phil. P.S. Kiss Adele for us, sweet, and give my love to all.